So
I don't think we're
can't.
judgmental.
I personally think you are. You, as an individual, yeah.
We're back.
Guess who's back again. Shady's back,
Tell a friend.
Guess who's back. Anyways, da-da-da.
Hey, girlfriends.
And the Mandem Sugar.
Welcome back. And today we will be talking about
I don't like my friends' friends.
Say that again.
I don't like my friends' friends.
And did.
Wow.
There, I said it. I don't like her.
And the thing is, you guys, I'm sure some of you can relate, because sometimes you just wonder, like, how are you friends with that person? And it's not making sense to you, right?
Do you know what? I do feel though, as you get older, you mature, right? Some people don't. As you go through different seasons, you end up going into like this different molded version of you.
This conversation is going to be so awkward.
Why?
I'm just waiting for it. Come on, let's start. Let's get into it.
Okay, well, she'll tell us later. But yeah, I feel like the friends that you had that when you were 10 or something versus the friends that you have in your 30s or whatever are different. Some people don't make any new friends, so they don't have that option of I don't like my friend's friend. Whereas other people, you have and meet different groups as you get older. So you end up having your party friends, your best friends, your ride or dies, and then you end up having your work friends or your husband's friends or I don't know, your girlfriend's friends, stuff like that. And it's a different ball game because it's different dynamics. So
We didn't even talk about, we're talking just in a friendship, like, context, but we haven't even considered not liking your partner's friends. Ooh.
Oh, been there.
oh,
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there.
That would be awkward because I feel like that's in the same category as your in-laws don't like you or you don't like your in-laws because you're stuck with this person, right? You're with this person throughout, so you see their friends all the time, you see their family and the da-da-da, so
I wonder
that
if-
dynamic.
Did you feel concerned
That,
that his friends were a reflection of him?
to a certain degree, yeah. But the friend I didn't like was an absolute bum. Like, when I say bum, I mean the definition of a bum. Like, no job. All you know is girls, football, and designer. And that wasn't him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That alleviated your fears a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know, this is so random, but do you remember like back the first Power book when it was just Tommy and Tariq's dad?
Ghost.
Oh,
And
Ghost. Oh, so Power.
Yeah.
The original Power.
Yeah, the original Power, where Tommy would make the dumb kind of decisions and then
Ghost will have to
Ghost,
clean up and
uh-huh.
gets dragged back in, yeah.
basically,
That kind of scenario.
basically, because I know you guys will understand that part.
But I do like Tommy though. I can't
I
lie.
loved
Oh, he's a
Tommy.
good character.
He was just like the lovable rogue.
Basically,
Yeah. He had a good heart, Tommy did.
yeah. But isn't that similar to if your partner has friends that you
No.
don't gel well with?
No,
but
Tommy's a
they've got good heart?
fictional character.
It's
Would
not
I like
real.
Tommy in real life? No, he
No.
was scary as hell.
And he was a troublemaker. He always brought trouble.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
But-
Like all your friends' friends.
No.
Okay. Do you like all your friends' friends?
For the most part. Yeah, some of them are just like,
Yeah.
Some I won't even say hello to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she could sit beside me.
God damn, what did they do to you?
that's very extreme.
Yeah.
No, she had a lot to say about me before she even met me.
Oh, okay.
Even though she was like,
And how did you find out about that?
because she was saying it in front of another friend of mine.
But was it because she was feeling like territorial?
No, not really. I don't think so. No.
Because how would she even know about you?
Just
To speak
from
on you.
just
yeah.
like, I think was it Facebook at the time, Instagram.
Why is she comfortable speaking about you towards your friends?
Because obviously she felt like she was closer, not knowing that.
Ah,
Even though one of the people there was her friend, they were obviously my friend too, and they told me.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. My friends and I made a pact when we were starting uni. We basically said that we're not allowed to make new friends.
That's wild.
How
Yeah.
At your big age.
Yeah.
Actually, they were 18.
Yeah.
When you started
That's
uni.
big age. I would never promise my friends that.
We
At
did.
at 18.
We absolutely
Do
did,
I know
and we
my
still
whole
stick to
life?
it. No, it was a good promise.
How did you guys stick to it?
Oh,
It was a terrible
2
promise.
years, 1 year and a half.
You actually stuck to
6
it?
months.
Yeah, because we were literally like, we'll still be each other's go-to no matter what happens.
That's
Like,
different to
this will
saying
be-
you'll never make new
Yeah,
friends.
we'll make friends, but they'll never come into our
Yes.
group. If that makes like our group is already solid.
Yeah.
They don't need to come into our group again, type of thing.
Okay, you guys didn't consider the fact that you may have other groups.
Oh, absolutely didn't. Yeah, we absolutely didn't think that in life you're allowed to have different friends, separate friends. We were very territorial of each other, and then we got into life and we were like, actually, I can't rely on you to do
For
everything
certain
with.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had to actually kind of like, and it
You
was
got,
so
you got to
fun.
diversify.
Oh, absolutely. It was-
Diversify the portfolio.
Yeah, so it'd be like, you came with your friend to dinner. Don't like her eyebrows, but she's cool. Or, she don't talk too much, but alright, I guess that's your friend then, isn't it? And then, you know when there's moments where I was like, your friend.
Yeah, your friend.
Your friend. You know that one friend of yours, that friend. But after like 2 years or so, 3 years, we were literally like, actually, it's like the inevitable. It's going to happen. Or it will happen.
Oh, but with me, I don't make side comments.
Yeah.
I'm respectful enough not to make side comments. I don't like your
Yeah.
friend. I don't need to say hello to her, but it's not a situation.
Yeah. You don't care too tough.
No, I don't need to be like, oh, you're black. I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't even really know if my friend, the other friend that didn't tell me, I don't even think she knows
Oh, that's interesting.
because there's nothing to speak about. I don't like your friend. Okay.
Oh God. And what if you guys wanted similar, like, let's say your friend was having a wedding or a party or whatever. And you
She
guys
did
were
have a
similar
party.
environment. Oh, how was that?
I looked straight through her like I never seen her go on a day in my life.
But you guys didn't know each other technically, right?
This was in the summer.
Oh, this was recent.
I see her like at my friend's functions. I will look
Oh.
straight through her.
She doesn't say hello to you. Then
No, she'll say hello to the people next to me, and we just.
Imagine a mistake that girl made 10 years ago or 20 years ago until today. She still lives by that mistake when she's like, I want to say hi to her, but
She hasn't. She doesn't want to say hi to me.
no, that's rude. Because but then she's equally played that part of, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I done told you I didn't like her for a reason, and it's like, actually,
Yeah, but she doesn't. Obviously, she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
I know.
Surely she would know when you just stare right through her.
She knows that I don't
mess
with her now, but she doesn't know that I know what she says. She just probably thinks I'm just rude,
Yeah.
and that's I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
God.
cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so how about behavior wise? You have different friends, right? Different friends group. We have like the schools, the unis, the marriage ones, the marital ones that you've adopted, the ones that you have no choice but to get close to because of your friends or whatever it is. How would that dynamic work if you didn't like? I feel like we're all mature enough to just kind of like hello, hi, and then that's it.
For me, I feel like if the person's personality is too much, like you're just loud. Oh,
Yeah,
that's the grating thing.
Yeah.
So like that girl I don't talk to, she's not allowed around me.
But is she loud in general?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay.
But if she was loud, that would irritate me.
Because now you'd be like, I actually don't want to be next to you.
Then I'll probably be like, your friend is making too much noise.
Why is she always so loud?
Yeah. But she just goes about her business, we go about our business, no problem.
But I guess like obviously we've all got different friendship groups outside of this group, and obviously like the vibe is probably different for each of those groups. For you, Ash, are we seen as like the boring, judgmental friends?
But why would we come across as judgmental?
I don't think you come across as boring.
See us.
Judgmental, I'm not sure because I've never heard them speak on it or like say, oh, but your friend is it? I've never heard that.
I don't think we're judgmental.
I personally think you are. You, as an individual, yeah. But I still love you guys for it. Because even if it's judgmental, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think sometimes it puts me like in a, oh, that's how. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, remember my naming, right? And I didn't want to wear, okay.
Listen, that's not about friendship.
It's not a bad friendship. It's like, it's a good thing. It was a good thing.
But that's not judgmental though.
Yeah, it's more of a know where you are or know your...
No, but that's not, you can't use... That's
not a valid example.
That's not a valid...
Can I say the example?
Go on, say the example. Say the example.
So it was my baby naming and it was indoors. So family, close friends, etc.
For context, Asha's from Tanzania. Her husband is Nigerian, Yoruba. Yeah? So if you know about Yoruba people, you know where this is going. Go on.
Anyway, so I'm like, oh, I don't need to wear like heels and stuff. I'm at home, so I could just wear my slides or my slippers.
She's wearing, what were you wearing?
Furry slides.
No. What clothes? Were you wearing
a tried.
Yeah. Were you wearing a wrapper?
Yeah.
So she's wearing Irasi Buba, yeah? For context with Gilly. Okay, go on.
And then I'm like, okay, so my friends are all Tanzanian. Well, not all of them, but some of them. So they're like, yeah, you're indoors, so no one's going to see. It's long enough to do that. You're just going to sit down, right? So imagine, I don't know what happens during this. So it's either my in-laws telling me or the girls that are Nigerian that are telling me what the situation is going to be or how it will be like, etc. So I'm like, oh yeah, I just walk downstairs and my friends are like, yeah, it's fine. You're at home. Like, it's not a big deal.
Just wear slides.
Just wear the Primark slides. Nothing wrong with Primark, but just wear the Primark slides. It could have been Zara. No, it wasn't. Just wear the Primark slides. For context, her husband was wearing Balenciaga mules. And she wants to put on Primark slides.
Let's get to it.
Alright, come on.
So Tossa's like, absolutely not. You're going to put those heels on. You're going to get the aminas that you see over there that match your dress. You're going to wear the aminas downstairs. You're going to sit down with your heel up and you're going to look great. And I was like, she was like, do you know what this day means? And she was like, you're going to look as good as your husband. You're going to look as good. And I was like, okay, cool.
Can't be next thing.
No, and everyone was just like, no, it doesn't matter. She's in her house. Her feet are swollen. Blah 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 blah. I was just
so like, no. It's not going to take you long to go downstairs and sit down.
And I said, you don't need to put the sling back on the back of your shoe. Just slip your foot in it and just sit there. And you said you don't want to do it, so I left you. I already gave my piece as a good friend. I want my friend to look good.
So I went downstairs in my shoes. I sat down with my aminas. They took pictures, they did everything that they needed to do, prayers, etc. And I was like, okay, cool.
When you looked at the pictures, could you see your feet in the pictures or not?
No, not really. But I saw my shoe like every now and then.
You could.
But do you know what? For me, from that perspective, is my friends do not know that culture or what it is that ceremony entails. So when she says it, I'm fully going to be like, okay, because she knows her shit. Excuse my French. She knows what she's talking about. So to me, it was very easy to be like...
the example of
so how... Because I wasn't judging your friends.
No, you weren't judging my friends. But based on the fact that if you didn't say that, I would have gone down in my sliders and just sat down and had socks on.
So again, my question stands that maybe you need to come up with another example.
That's why I already said that is not a good example.
Yeah, but no, these are judging. I'm going to tell you now. They're the women that are going to grow up to be like those Nigerian women that are like, Amaka, if you don't... Give me a line, any line.
No, we're not helping you.
They're judgy. My friends are judgy, and I'm okay with that. But they're not judgy in a horrible, nasty way. I don't think you guys are like disgusting, revolting. How dare you? I think it's very much no. You hold yourself to a high standard, and this is how you should be as a woman, etc.
That's not judging.
Please, whatever label you want to put on it, I stand on it.
Well, you stand on it.
100%.
It is a good
down.
Phrase, but
it's
down
judgy
because I hold myself
judgy.
to a certain standard. If you're coming around me, if you're gonna be in my vicinity, you're gonna be on that standard, and if not,
but when you're in other people's standards and other people's lives, you cannot portray and put your.
What's my own?
You should now be this because.
What's my own with anybody that I don't care about? Do as you please. I don't think I ever say I'll make my comment, and if it's, I probably won't even say it to the person. In fact, I won't say it to the person. I'll make my own comment. And I fix my own.
Yeah.
Well, if it concerns me or someone I love, I will tell you, my dear, you need to do this. If you like, don't do it. But me and my own household, which is me, myself, and I, we will be looking cute.
My friends are judgy, but I love them. And I
When
wouldn't
I
change
stand
that
by-
from them. I wouldn't change you lot's behaviour.
I think
just
Crystal
because-
said I'm judgy one time, but I don't
judgy.
think I'm judgy.
Until you step outside of yourself, you wouldn't see it.
I feel like we're probably looked at as the ones that are a little bit stuck up and just like they don't know how to have fun type of thing, because we're not, for instance, not gonna like when we're out partying, we just keep it cute. We're not gonna do that.
Crazy.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Which is fine. It's like you have
That's
friends
actually
that can be
that's
wild
my
if they
brand.
needed to be.
So I stand there. I'm proud of that shit.
That's absolutely fine. There are people who don't drink. There are people who don't smoke, drink, and they'll go out and they'll just kind of sit. There are people that don't need the drink, but they'll still be active. And
But then the
talk.
thing is, like, when I'm in my, like, if I'm listening to music that I enjoy, I'm gonna dance and have a good time. I'm not gonna be sitting there stush. I know how to have a good time, but I'm not gonna be looking crazy.
I think another thing is you need to remember that both of us, even though she's very loud on camera, we're quiet by
You're
nature.
introverts. Yeah.
And I don't. Would you say you're an introvert?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both introverts.
I'm an introvert with a big personality.
Because, digressing, but Mim said to me, she's like, I never known Tossin to be funny. She said she's funny. I was like, Tommy. I said, Tommy is very funny, but Tommy does not portray it out to the world.
Yeah.
She just keeps it with the people that know her. But outsiders would never think that Tommy's got a personality where...
Yeah, you don't come across like you have a personality.
I was like, she absolutely does. She just, it's not for everybody. Or she's like, no, you guys don't need to see that.
Yeah, and I feel like people, out of the three of us, you're the outgoing one, you're the loud one, so and you're the more bubbly and friendly one. So we will naturally come across as judgmental when we're just like,
and you know, like my judgmental friends.
And we're just like, hi. But we're not judging, we're just...
I think you're just who you are. You
it's just
your morals and your boundaries and what you believe in is embedded in who you are as a person.
Yeah,
and you've captured it as a brand.
Our upbringing.
Yeah. Whereas my upbringing is very much don't talk, don't speak, stay silent, let other people do their madness, wear your hijab, be a good woman, da da da. And I said, okay, but I'm gonna tweak that slightly. So
I'm gonna do me.
I'm gonna do me.
Because this is haram. But here we are. Do you know what I mean? This is what I mean. But if I was on brand, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to put my headscarf on and wrap it in a different style and just chill.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. But you guys wouldn't tweak anything. You would just kind of like, this is who I am. This is what it is.
I feel like it is tweaked, but not in public.
You think so?
Not for everyone, no.
I don't think it's tweaked.
I think it's tweaked for people that are in my
your environment.
in my close circle.
Okay. Fair enough. What about you?
I don't think it's tweaked. I think I'm exactly who I was brought up to be. And I've got a very strong personality. I stand in who I am. And I like being like this. I like being very composed most of the time.
Yeah. How do you feel when you get told you're judgy?
That's your business.
Okay. Fair enough. That's fair.
Because I'm very tactful. I don't go up to people. I don't pass boundaries. I don't tell people about themselves. I don't do that.
Oh, I tell people about themselves. Only if you ask me.
I'm very, very tactful. If you ask me my opinion, I will definitely tell the truth. But with a lot of tact, I'm very careful not to offend people, not to hurt people's feelings. So if you feel some type of way because I choose to carry myself in that type of way, that is actually your own personal. Because I will never say, hey, you need to do this. Do as you please, but I will carry myself as I want to.
Yeah. And shouldn't that be both ways though?
It is.
Okay.
But what I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if anybody feels judged by me, I've never come up to you and said
intentionally to tell you to not do.
I've never. If you're perceiving anything, that's your perception of me. I will never look.
Probably a bit accurate though.
It's accurate, but
but
that's
it's
what
not
I'm
like
standing in it though. But I'm not digging at you. Yeah, I will never dig at you. I'll never look at you no type of way. I'll face my own.
Yeah.
So if you're perceiving anything, that's not because I've come up to you and said, I'm just facing my own.
Yeah.
If
and I'm
you
minding
are,
my business.
and I'm minding my business. So if you're feeling uncomfortable at the way you are behaving in my presence, how is that you want me to pretend to not be myself and be like, even though I don't I don't relate with it. I'm gonna sit there. If I feel like you're doing the most, I'm gonna sit there. I'm not even gonna force myself to big you up so you're comfortable. You are doing your thing, so be comfortable. Standing in your truth, because I'm standing in mine. I've sat here. I haven't forced myself to act like you. You don't have to force yourself to act like me. So if my confidence and my own is doing you, that's definitely a you problem. But then the thing is, like, I think we need to have like a distinction though, because you know, for instance, when people talk about sometimes, like, you know, women can have the stink face,
standoffish. Or
I'm not sitting anywhere with a stink face though. Like, I don't think I may not present myself to someone that doesn't know me as the most welcoming. But if you say hello to me, I will welcome you warmly. I'm actually quite warm. Like, if you say hey, I'll be like, oh, hey, and I'll make conversation with you. So that's different. So that I don't like mean women. I do not like.
I was literally like,
women.
No, babe, they're calm.
I get that all the time. Resting bitch face, and I come across rude. Oh, shut up.
But we tell you that as well.
Oh yeah, shut up.
Please, she is who she is.
And the thing is, if you speak to me, I will respond to you. But I'm not sitting there smiling. I'm thinking about other things. I'm thinking about money. Half the time. I promise you, I'm not thinking about you.
I'm not thinking about you.
I'm not thinking about
what
you.
You're up to.
No, I'm thinking about something else.
Do you think this is why women find it hard to make friends? Like, once you hit a certain age? Because everybody's now grown and mature. So everyone's just kind of like, I'm out because it's someone's birthday or we just decided to come out. I'm not here to be...
Look, I think it depends. It honestly depends. If you want to seek friendships, then seek the friendships. Don't come with your
conceptions of
notions of what people are, and this person is looking some type of way, and if you are like seeking to
make friends,
or because you cannot see someone sitting down jejely
and
now
concerning you.
That's concerning. Like, dude, come on, we're grown, so stand in your own and be a big girl.
And say hello.
Say
then
hello.
You see from the person's reaction
what you get back. And
exactly.
Then you can judge. You can't. I hate it because I get it all the time. Oh yeah, your friend, she's so rude. She's so rude. Oh, what did she say? Oh, nothing. I didn't speak to her, but she just looks rude. Okay.
I just think it's London women. Sorry.
No, I just think you just need to grow a pair.
No, I think it's London women. There's no way where
you can't judge a book
six women sitting down and everyone's like, there's got to be one that's like, hi babe, even though two are like. There's gonna be one that's like, hi, you're right. Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, sure. So
British culture isn't that. It's different when you go to America. People from on the bus, anybody strikes conversation with anybody. It's different in the UK. Like, I don't know. Like,
everybody's moody in the UK.
I was raised in South London. No.
Everybody's moody in the UK.
Yeah, the weather isn't great. Cost of living, everything.
So disturbing. I'm like, oh, don't put me in a circle where everybody just stink face, because I'm gonna be talking.
Yeah, but just because someone appears to be stink faced doesn't mean they're not friendly or they won't have a conversation with you. You've just concocted something in your head. Say something.
This bitch is not friendly. Imagine walking in somewhere and you're like, hi everybody, and everyone's like, oh yeah, and then carrying on, you're like, well, I guess I should set my friends or call my friends or text my friends because...
Yeah, but at the same time, are you really expecting everyone to like,
hi, welcome, sit down.
Like, I don't screw. I don't have a screw face. I'll just be normal.
Yeah.
But the moment you interact with me, I pick up and but am I going to be sitting there like...
I think as I get older, I was way friendlier younger, if that makes sense. I think as I've gotten older, I'm just like, hello, and I keep it that way.
Everybody's
I just feel like I don't need anyone to get to know me anymore. I don't know.
I don't feel that. I feel like your network is your net worth. You don't know who is your destiny helper.
But then this is why your character as a person, you're just being nice in general. You don't have to be rude or horrible. That will always be portrayed.
Yeah.
Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean that I'm not nice.
Absolutely.
Just because I choose not to speak or enter a topic when you guys are arguing or doing something doesn't mean that I'm not interested.
But on that note, there's always room for improvement. So
me, I need to be more quiet because I can't keep having any more friends.
So from my perspective, what is it that would make me less perceived as judgmental?
Judgmental. It's in your blood, babe.
You have this thing against Nigerians. I hear
have
your little
nothing
subtle
against
comments all
Nigerians.
the time.
I have nothing
Yeah.
against Nigerians.
You make subtle
Oh my
comments all the
God.
time.
Oh God, I know we are digressing as we usually do, but I've noticed it a lot,
Yeah.
especially with people who are married to Nigerians. Like
Yeah.
sometimes the jokes and
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just like, you
Look,
guys, you
no,
must
no, no,
stop
no.
this. Like
Look,
the
look, look,
419
look at
jokes
me.
is so
Oh.
uncomfortable. Please stop that. It's like
You're still doing that.
you're married to a Nigerian at this point. Like, and
Oh.
me, I just keep quiet but in my head I'm just like, oh, not again.
Leave us alone.
Not again. You're still doing this.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we banter about every country, not just Nigerians. We will talk about Zimbabwe and just laugh. We'll talk about Jamaicans and like, it's a given. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's your country and you love it and you're like, don't speak on my country. But I promise you, it is not just Nigerian. But because you guys are absorbed in Nigeria, that could be the reason.
No.
I promise you, I banter about yardies. I have the best patois of all my Jamaican friends.
But I don't
No.
hear this banter though.
Okay, do you know what? There's the banter of if you decide to do a Nigerian accent when you randomly speak Yoruba.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between picking on Nigerian stereotypes and the deadest jokes ever. Like, for one, okay.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what? Like,
Yeah.
it comes across so whack. Your surname is now Nigerian. Like, shut up.
I do feel though, and this is from my personal what's that word? Experience. I do feel like you guys are my friends, so probably you give me that like the leeway or something. But I do feel like Nigerian women, don't come for me. If you come for me, just text me and we'll talk about it or fight about it. But I don't have time.
We're not fighting.
But it's okay. I don't fight. I go to court. I'm sending you down. But I do feel like there is a distinct of, because you're not a Nigerian woman, I don't like you or like. I'm not. This is from my personal perspective. You cannot take that away from me. Because I'm a non-Nigerian woman with a Nigerian man, I come across the other Nigerian women as, or when they see.
I'm not
like
gonna discount that. I feel like
it's there. So
I feel like I have heard conversations where there's just a tad bit of like resentment that he's not with a Nigerian type of thing.
It happens, but
It
I
does
don't take
happen.
it on my chin and I'm like,
gonna-
oh my god,
yeah.
I'm like, please, I beg, do what you need to do, Jare. And I even speak better Yoruba than you, and then I'll invite you to my house and you eat but in my head I'm like, it's not that deep. But obviously to those women, it could be like you're taking our men, and it's like, bro, people are fighting on the internet.
Okay.
You've taken our men, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, people. Yeah, and that's an ignorance thing.
Yeah.
But then you can also kind of understand where they're coming from.
How, Sway? Did I go around looking for a Nigerian man? Did I?
How many?
Because we went to the same
Nigerians
wedding.
did you date? Because these are the issues. This is are the issues.
You met at a Nigerian
You
wedding.
guys play it down
We
so
went
much.
at a Nigerian wedding. But
You
this
guys
is it, Tommy.
play it
Here we
down
go.
so
Here we
much.
go.
Oh.
You have made that conception of, Ash, you've dated Nigerian. I haven't.
Because the fact is, and when it comes to these topics, then you guys start to downplay it. But at the end of the day, for a lot of women, Nigerian men are at the top of the thing for them.
Which
Like,
women
they're
are
the most
these?
desirable. So let's stop pretending.
I thought American men were more desirable.
Now you do all of a sudden. How many American men do UK girls come across? Let's be so
Not that
serious.
many.
So
There are more Nigerian men
in
the
UK.
Yeah.
So let's talk
But it's not to say you're
realistic.
chasing a Nigerian man.
Nobody said that.
Women
though.
don't chase Nigerian men. Women chase men with money.
And they happen to be Nigerian men.
Okay.
We need to stop being obtuse about this.
No, sorry. You
Facts
cannot.
are facts.
Facts are facts, but you cannot say women are after Nigerian men. Nobody
Said that. I did not say that. That's not my opinion. I'm just
So
saying.
what are you saying?
I'm saying.
What are women after?
I'm not. Look, you lot are not chasing anyone. They're chasing you at the end of the day. And I've never said anything different. So your argument is actually with other people. What I am saying is, when it generally, if you are to rank them, you rank Nigerian men top. You are more naturally attracted to Nigerian men a lot of women generally in the UK are naturally black women are naturally attracted to Nigerian men. They get the girls. Facts. That's just the way it is. I'm not offended.
I don't know.
I'm not offended when I see Nigerian men with women from other. What's my own? Like that doesn't. In fact, I like it. It's like my friend is with a Nigerian guy. I'm like, yes, welcome. I'm ready to wear my gele. I love it. It's not an issue. But you guys don't downplay it, because all of a sudden when it comes up, hey, I didn't chase him. He came and chased me. Nobody said you went to chase him, my dear. But you love them. You don't you love them? You love them.
I'm sorry. You cannot sit down and tell me you went after running from Nigerian men, and that's what you do for a living, or that's what you like to go for when you date.
Nobody said that.
No, that's a lie.
Somebody said it to you and you're triggered by it. Nobody said
you're
that.
definitely triggered by something. You're triggered by something.
No, but I feel like when something is not for everybody, it's not for everybody.
What
so
do
when
you
you
mean?
say like, oh, but you lot run after, and it's like, do you really think women sit down and say, oh, my to-do list will be to get a Nigerian man? I don't think that's how it works. Some girls do. But in general, even when you're thinking about your husbands and da-da-da, of course you've got Nigerian men because that's where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
But I generally do not think you're fully like, what I want is a Nigerian man for da-da-da. It's like...
And I don't think so either. And I've just explained that. I don't think like women are sat there like, I want a Nigerian man. When I say you rank them top, I mean like just naturally in your day-to-day interactions, because there's so many of us, because they are the most alpha, because Nigerians are go-getters and they tend to have the most money within our community, within our
West,
UK black.
Okay.
Like that's...
Because
realistically, Nigerians are, because of our upbringing, they're naturally the ones that, whether legally or illegally, that are making the money, that are successful, that are accomplished.
Okay.
Those are
the
a
caveat.
traits.
No one's saying other black men are not. Please.
Ghanaians,
Are not.
Don't
be
start.
honest.
Don't start a war.
But
Ghana Jollof.
there are traits that women look for,
in a
and
man.
It just so happens
That's
that
a Nigerian
generally
breed. Okay.
And Nigerian men are also very attractive. So
I
know
beg
that's
to
right.
differ, guys.
you beg to differ.
And she's married to one.
Not from that comment, but in general, I'm gonna tell you something. Because you're around a lot of other women that prefer Nigerian men, you have not been around women that don't look at Nigerian men at all. I feel like you've not been around women that don't look at Nigerian
because
men.
we can only talk on our
What you've
experience
seen
and what
and
is in our
experienced.
circle and what is
And when I come to you as a person that's not been around your circle, that's been somebody that's
You've
come
been
from
in
a-
our you have been
You
around
are
more Nigerians than us. So this is what happens when we talk about these things with women of other things. They now switch as they like.
It's not just the whole
They
Africa
now
is not
switch
based on
our
Nigerians.
argument as
Africa
they
is
like.
not based on Nigerians. I'll tell you
We're
that.
not talking about Africa. We're not talking about outside of us being with our families. Yeah, Asha hangs around with more Nigerians than us.
Based on my.
But all of a
hobby.
sudden now, because she wants to say a
based
point,
on my
she's
hobby.
now
Before
white.
him, I think.
She's now white.
I don't think so. But okay, so from a different perspective, from Tanzanian's perspective, Tanzanian women don't date Nigerian men as such. Tanzanian women date Arabs. Tanzanian women or East Africans always go for Arabs because Arabs
Or white
are
men.
Because
East
of the
Africans.
religion.
Yeah,
aspect.
because of the religion, because Arab men are actually wealthy, because they don't do all that stuff with the stealing and the da-da, it's actually legit, etc. You said it was either, whether it's stealing, whether it's actual...
You see?
But she said it!
Or in
Why was
HD.
it when she said it you didn't say that? Because you're judgmental.
What? You know that point did not land, girl.
No, because...
What are you talking
No,
about?
Nigerian women are not attracted to Nigerian men.
Because
as
of
such.
the stealing.
No, that's not the only actual point that I
But
gave to you.
a lot of Nigerian men don't steal.
I said culture, I said religion, I said they prefer Arabs.
And because of no stealing.
No, they prefer Arabs. They don't want to be with black men.
Because the Arabs don't steal any Nigerian
No,
men.
because they don't like how black men act versus how Arabs act.
Fair.
That's just how it is, and that's just from a Tanzanian point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys are like, oh, women, it's like maybe it's the women in the UK and
Yeah,
West
we can
Africa.
only base our
What
comments
is
on the UK.
first of all, okay, just to clarify that these you guys is whoever you have been hanging around with and having these debates about. So what is it about those statements that trigger you?
Which type of statements?
Apparently when they're like, you guys chase Nigerian man.
I don't think that triggers me because that's literally one of those
I've
things
never
where
seen
it can
you
happen.
Yeah,
Because we're on camera, you can't just say, "Oh, you guys just run after," and it's like
Nobody said that on this camera.
Yes, you did. Let's go back. It's like, "Oh, you guys just chase," and it's like, "No, babe. If a Nigerian man's gonna come and say hello to me, and a Jamaican man's gonna come and say hello to me, and then an Arab is gonna come and say hello to me, I will equally give them the same hello. How are you doing too?" But that Nigerian man is probably gonna be like, "Babe, don't worry about them. Let's be going." Versus,
Tosin, when you're editing, as she said, roll it back, roll the clip back.
roll it.
Because she was the first one to say
Yeah,
it.
because of the religion, because Arab men are actually wealthy, because they don't do all that stuff with the stealing and the it's actually legit.
Because of our upbringing, they're naturally the ones that, whether legally or illegally, that are making the money.
Remember when she said, no matter how much money they make, whether it's illegal or whether it's legal, put that part too.
But she said both. You just said stealing.
And I
Because they
said
don't
whether it's stealing or not.
No, you said stick. They
Okay.
don't like the
We're
fact
gonna
that
roll.
they don't
Everything's gonna be
Whatever,
rolled back.
potato. What I am saying is Nigerian women do not like other women that go out of, don't like
So
non-Nigerian women going out with.
you're saying to us that we shouldn't make like blanket statements about you guys, and you just made a blanket statement about Nigerian women.
Because
When
Nigerian
two
women
Nigerian
are
women-
counting.
Two,
like
two
literally,
Nigerian women are sitting right beside you
It
and
is
have
what it
never
is.
ever said such a thing to you.
You guys have never, and this is why I said right at the beginning when we started, it could be different based on the fact that you guys are my friend
I don't say that to nobody.
in general. Ah, that's God working. You see?
I got Penelope
Yeah, I need to use that.
From where?
in my bag.
Okay. But anyways, you see how you literally just said, look guys, you guys don't need to lie about it. You guys want Nigerian men. You guys go for the alpha, da. Cool. But I'll tell you now, not everybody sees it that way.
Yeah, but that was just a general statement though. That's like a very blanket statement. Obviously, not everybody.
And when I
fits
said
into
you
the
guys, I'm
category.
talking specifically about
The
With-
ones
about
that
the ones
actually,
who are actually dating Nigerian men, but then start to downplay it because they're trying to defend themselves against when people are like, "Oh, you guys do this, you guys do that." Look, we see what it is, and it's not to say you are chasing Nigerian men. I've already explained how.
Don't you dare. Let people date who they want to date. Just leave people alone. Let people be happy. If you want to date an Arab, date an Arab. If you want to date a Ghanaian, date a Ghanaian. If you want to date a Nigerian, date a Nigerian. But
How did we get from
See?
not liking your friends to this?
To this.
oh my god, and look,
But do you know what it is? It's clearly.
It's all
yeah, don't
For
do that
you.
because so many women do that, and not everybody, a lot of Nigerians do that. Like, we have taken you anyway, it's done now, or you love us, and it's just like, yeah, I will love you the same way as I love a Jamaican man. I'll love you the same way I'll love an Arab man. Whoever is going to be for me, I will love them and their culture. It is not just because it's a Nigerian culture. Any culture that you marry into or the people that you're around, you will love just based on the person that you love. That's just how I see it.
Okay.
But they're definitely triggered by something. This is a very source.
Them hoes online. Absolutely.
It's clearly been said a number of
And
times.
yeah,
to you.
but the thing is, like, it's never been said to me, but I see it, and you can tell, like, when people are not being genuine, and just like, don't do that. It's not cute. Like,
Fair
I'm
enough.
not here to steal anything from you or take anything from you. So, like, why? Why the animosity?
At
And
the
you
end of
actually
the
don't
day-
know, and you're just like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's coming from a place of insecurity. It shouldn't be. Who are you
Yeah.
fighting, Ash?
Nobody.
Bro, you are really triggered. I had to keep. I
And
sat
this
back.
is why I'm telling you, because you guys are my friends, you don't make me feel that way,
Mm.
which is nice and it's lovely. But if you weren't my friend, would you?
I
No.
feel like you're judging.
You think so?
I think you're
100%.
judging.
From
Because you have never seen us act like that to anybody, but you're just
Absolutely.
assuming
100% agree.
that we would actually say that to other people. Like,
I don't
oh,
think
you're-
you guys would say that. to
Yeah,
other
but you
people.
just said if we weren't your friends, maybe we would. And
maybe
you know
feel
us.
that type of. Because I've
What?
experienced it, or
With
we-
you,
but not from you guys.
Yeah, but even you haven't experienced it with us with other people.
Ever. We
I
haven't
haven't
never said anything
I've
like
never made a
that.
comment about your friend dating with a
Yeah.
Nigerian. You've never made a comment
It's not a
about
thing.
my friend with a Nigerian who's married to a Nigerian. Like,
But you,
my Jamaican friend who's married to a Nigerian.
yeah.
It's
But
Exactly, we
also-
both have close friends, literally
You
with
are
Nigerian men.
Nigerian
It's
men.
not an issue.
It's not an issue, but don't you guys like look your nose up? What was the thing that you were making a point of? Like how women chase, not chase, but how women literally, their appetite for men will always be a Nigerian man.
No, I just said in our immediate society, because of different factors and different traits and the general traits women look for, and because of what's available to us, generally at the moment Nigerian men are quite desirable. That's what I said.
Based on what you're around and...
Because I can't talk about anything I'm not around. I'm
Okay.
talking about us in our black British
London.
Yeah.
bubble. Like, I can't speak on anything else. That is a
Yeah.
fact. And the issue is, just because you feel you have your feelings about it does not negate what I'm saying. It's the truth. It is the truth.
I would like to invite you guys to Coventry or Birmingham.
That's fine.
I
And
would
when I
like-
get
and you
there and
will
I see
see
something
it's
different, then that's
yeah,
fine.
and
But-
I think that's it.
But in London, in the circles that we are around, including you, you don't live in Coventry. You used to live in Coventry. The circles that we are all around, that is the fact. So it's not because I'm biased. It's not biased. Just because there's no pride I take in it. What's my own? But that's the fact. So why
what happens
why do
to
we
the
have to now
other-
deny it?
Because what happens to the other women that are married to that are Africans, that are married to Jamaicans or Arabs?
They're perfectly happy. They chose their men. That
So
doesn't
then when
take
the argument
anything.
is...
It
you
doesn't
women
take
are-
anything from them. It doesn't take anything from them. The fact of it is, it's the fact.
I think it's the fact when it's what you're around.
Actually,
You're going round in circles.
We're going round in circles.
I can't
We need
talk
to-
about what I'm not around.
We
I'm
need
not
to get this in
there.
a bud. Actually, you're clearly
I
triggered
have
by
one.
something.
No, don't do that. I have one friend that's married to a Nigerian. That's it. The rest are not. So when I say something, it's like you guys might feel that way based on who you're around.
But that's what
I
she
am
said,
not
though.
around that. So why can I not have an opinion of? But
No
that's
one
not
said-
what I.
no
No,
one-
Tossin. No.
But no one
I
said
can
you
fully
can't-
tell you the people that I'm around don't look at Nigerian men like that. And for some reason you'd be like, don't lie. Or no, that's not true.
No,
All the hijabis that I know are not married to Nigerians. So what next?
but nobody said your opinion is not true or whatever. What you said, the hijabis are not married to. Fair enough. No, but did I come and say it's a lie? They are married to Nigerian men.
But that's the spec that the women that were around are after, is what you said.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ciao. I'll leave them two to continue arguing.